is Margaret Williams, and I did my ongoing case over Allgood screen printing and embroidery. Customer service is everything for a business. It is the deciding factor for some customers on whether or not they will actually go to that business. For example, if I know that a business has good products but horrible customer service, I'm more likely to go somewhere else where I get better customer service, just because it's more pleasant to shop there. Internal customers are the company's employees, whereas external customers are people outside of the company that we do business with, so the customers. Internal customers of the business include the head of screen printing and his assistant, the head of embroidery and her assistant, and the boss. External customers of the business include Ambassador, who is the biggest company of that the business works with, and another one is the city school system. Employees need to be very considering and understanding to their customers' needs. If a customer feels wanted or like their business is something special to the employee, they will keep coming back because they like to feel that way. It's more than just the product to them. Since customer service efforts are so important, bosses need to get their employees to follow the efforts. Two ways to do that are making it a requirement that the employees have to follow or else they'll be punished, or they can offer incentives to employees to make them want to do these efforts in order to earn a reward. Having good listening skills is a good customer service quality because it helps show that you're not distracted. And ways to do this are to minimize distractions, such as turning off cell phones or going to a quieter room. And ways to show that you're listening include using nonverbal encouragement, such as maintaining eye contact or nodding. At Allgood, there's a lot of environmental factors that affect the listening skills, and some of these include the loud embroidery machine that makes it hard to hear customers because it's right there up by the front door, and so a lot of times when customers come in, you have to shut off the machine in order to hear them. Also, the phone rings a lot, and if no one else is around to answer the phone, you have to make the decision whether to keep the customer waiting or to answer the phone. When employees answer the phone at Allgood, they answer it by just stating the name of the company. They can make it more personal by stating their name or asking what they could help the customer with. A way to help train people to deal with the phones could be to have papers or do sample phone calls where another employee or the boss calls you and you practice what you're going to say. No matter how perfect the business is, you're always going to have unhappy customers every once in a while. A quick cheat sheet to help employees remember how to deal with unhappy customers could include some quick guidelines such as speak naturally and calmly, don't get angry or short with the customer, keep the conversation moving and do not make them wait, let the customer get everything out and do not interrupt them, and add sympathetic comments to let them know that you are still there and that you are hearing what they have to say. Technology is a very important factor at Allgood because we have to have computers in order to set up the art that's going to be screen printed on everything or to design the logos that go on for embroidery. It is very important that businesses gather feedback about what customers think of the business. If I was in charge of Allgood, I would take the feedback that is given to me and store it to help make future decisions. When asking for feedback, some instrument questions can include, how satisfied with the purchase are you? How likely are you to buy from the company again? What can the company do to better improve their service? And how likely are you to recommend the company or product to others? Allgood is very open to negative feedback when it is given in a professional manner. The boss takes the feedback that is given and thinks about it, and most of the time makes changes that are necessary to help improve things. But when the customer gives the feedback in a rude manner that is unnecessary, the boss still recognizes the complaints but does not always make the changes. The company estimates to have only lost about 30 customers since they opened over 10 years ago. The boss thinks that most of the customers that have been lost wasn't because of bad service, it was because they found cheaper prices elsewhere. Some different ways to handling customer messages include having a complaint box where customers can leave a complaint or just a comment. You can be very open and allow customers to come to you with any concern they might have. You can have a link on your website with easy graphics and icons that make it easy for customers to go online and leave a comment. Or they can call the store and ask for someone directly who will be able to answer their questions or concerns. Customers do not like to wait, so ways that companies can deal with that is by studying and realizing which times of the day are the busiest and to be prepared to handle them so that the customers do not get piled up waiting to be helped. If they do get piled up, however, ways to help this are by maybe offering refreshments or by having free Wi-Fi.